It's a big week for the World of Outlaws in Ohio, and the big names like Kyle Larson, Tyler Courtney, and Brent Marks are coming in to try and steal the money. We'll talk about that, plus XR results, midget and modified racing tonight, and what exactly constitute cherry picking. Let's go. Today is Tuesday, July 12th, 2022. This is Dirt Tracker Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Starting tonight, the World of Outlaws sprint cars race 5 times this week with big money on the line and a crown waiting at the end. Things kick off tonight at Attica for the $15,000 to win at Brad Doty Classic, and then racing shifts to Eldora for the remainder of the weekend. I mean, come on, you know I had to wear the Brad Doty t-shirt today. I know we mentioned it yesterday, but as a quick reset, Brad Sweet is your Outlaw points leader by 42 over Sheldon Hodenshield. Carson Macedo and David Gravel remain very close as well in 3rd and 4th, with Logan Schuchart now 92 points back in 5th. Donnie Schatz, Spencer Baston, James McFadden, Jacob Allen, and Brock Zierfoss complete the Outlaw top 10. The fields will be packed all week with not only the Outlaw regulars, but a lot of all-star guys coming in, like Tyler Courtney, Hunter Schoenberg, Justin Peck, and Zeb Wise. But we'll also see a lot of travelers. We got some posse guys, Brent Marks, Danny Dietrich, Anthony Macri, Logan Wagner's on the way. We also know Kerry Matson is going to race this week. And we previously talked about Kyle Larson, as we know he will be in attendance tonight at Attica, and it sounds like his plan is to continue racing through the week at Eldora, including on Saturday night for the King's Royal. He'll run the Cup car in qualifying at New Hampshire and then beat feet back to Ohio to run the big show for the big money on Saturday night. Young Money's past success at both racetracks should make him one of the favorites all week long between Attica and Eldora. He won at Attica with the Outlaws back in May here not that long ago. He led all 40 laps that night, and he won the Doty back in 2020. I'm going to go ahead and pick him for the win tonight, but the DirtTracker.com analytics prediction formula is giving Donnie Schatz a slight edge over Larson, and I think it's because of his average finish at the track lately. Schatz won the Doty in 2018, and his average finish over his last 6 appearances is a very stout 3.83. Donnie has been better as of late, but I'm skeptical of him picking up any wins this week. I think things are really tough right now with the Outlaws, and with all of the challengers coming in, I think it'll be an uphill battle for Schatz this week. And speaking of Schatz, if you are a fan of him or interested in him, just yesterday they dropped a documentary on his career called 15. I haven't watched it just yet, but it is available over on the Donnie Schatz YouTube channel. You can also find links on his social media accounts. I'm going to try to watch it hopefully today, maybe have some thoughts on tomorrow's show. Other drivers to watch tonight include Spencer Baston. He won this event last year. David Gravel has multiple wins at Attica, and James McFadden and Carson Macedo both have solid average finishes there. We'll get more into what's ahead at Eldora on tomorrow's show. You can watch the Doty live tonight on Dirt Vision if you cannot be there. Drop me a comment. Let me know who you are picking tonight for the win. Curious to see what you guys have to say there. With the XR Super Series last night at Stewart International, it was all Jonathan Davenport. He led from flag to flag to earn his 3rd series win of the season. It was a $20,000 score for Superman, and he only trails Chris Madden this season in feature wins with XR. Chris Ferguson, Dale McDowell, Tim McCready, Kyle Larson, and Shane Clanton all have also picked up XR victories in 2022. While nobody really had anything for the Fast 49 out front, the racing from second on back was pretty good for that feature. McCready and Gustin ended up on the podium, but we had several other guys in the mix late, including Chad Simpson, Mike Marlar, Madden, and Ricky Thornton Jr. Gustin was really the only one to use the top there at Stewart, and I think if maybe the race was another 15 or 20 laps longer, Gustin may have had a chance to win that thing. He was really able to make ground, kind of banging the fence. Dallin Murdy was the night stock car winner, while Skylar Pruitt won the hobby stock race. They will line him up and do it all over again tonight at Stewart for another $20,000 to win for the late models. You can watch again live over on XR Plus with a subscription. Out in Oklahoma tonight, the USAC National Midgets begin Mid-America Midget Week at Red Dirt Raceway. The teams had Monday off after Huset's, and now they'll race 4 times in 5 days between Red Dirt, Solomon Valley, and Jefferson County. Buddy Kofoid extended his points lead at Huset's to 46 over Justin Grant, and then everyone from Bryant Wiedemann in 3rd on back is pretty far out of contention right now. Grant and Kofoid both had the longest top 10 streaks in the country of any major dirt racing series going before Huset's, but both of those streaks were broken over the weekend. One driver to keep an eye on this week is Jacob Denny and that Mount Stout team. In just 9 appearances with the USAC Midgets in 2022, Denny has a win, 5 top 5s, and 7 top 10s. And he's finished top 5, I believe, in 4 of his last 5 races. And the prediction formula actually favors him tonight at Red Dirt. I'm kind of proud of the prediction formula on this one. I like that pick, so I'm going to agree here. The top 3 in recent average finish with the series include some names you might not expect: Denny, Brunham Crouch, and Cannon McIntosh. The previous 2 winners at Red Dirt were Dazen Persley and Tanner Thorson, and neither will be in attendance tonight. If you want to watch live, you can catch all of the action over on Flow Racing. And elsewhere tonight, we've got the Super Dirt Car Series Big Block Modifieds at Big Diamond Speedway in Pennsylvania. They're racing for $7,500 to win. Alex Yankowski was the winner at Big Diamond a year ago, and he's now a Rookie of the Year contender with the series this season. Mike Guler was the track champion at Big Diamond in 2020, and he's going to be in action tonight as well. In the battle for the Super Dirt Car Series Championship, Matt Shepard currently has a very slight 4-point lead over Max McLaughlin, and then Matt Williamson is only another 10 points back in third, so very tight at the top there. We've yet to have a repeat winner in a points-paying event this season, and that trend could very well continue tonight with the quality of these fields. Stuart Friesen is the only driver with multiple series wins in 2022, but one of those came during Dirt Car Nationals, which is not a points-paying event. He will also be in attendance tonight. If you aren't headed to the track tonight, 75 Lapper will be live over on Dirt Vision. And if you want even more modified racing, the USMTS is kicking off their own busy week with a stop tonight at Mason City Motor Speedway. They will then head to Ogilvie for Mod Wars starting Thursday. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then they will close out the stretch of 5 races in 6 days with a Sunday show at Casino Speedway in South Dakota. Competitors tonight are racing for $5,000 to win, and Dustin Sorensen enters as the points leader over Tanner Mullins. Defending champion Derek Ramirez, Zach Vanderbeek, and Rodney Sanders complete the top 5. Jake O'Neill continues to lead all drivers in the wins category. He's currently sitting at 6, and that is actually in 3 less starts than all of the full-timers, as O'Neill is not chasing the USMTS title this year. And guys like Mullins, Vanderbeek, and Sanders are all still chasing their first win of the season. You can watch these races all week over on Race and Dirt. One more topic for you to think about today, whether you're at work or whatever you've got going on this Tuesday. I had a commenter on the video yesterday. We talked about Macri. He mentioned that Macri should have won at Lincoln over the weekend because he has a big money operation running local Saturday night shows. And I got to be honest with you here, I've never thought of the central Pennsylvania sprint car scene as a normal weekly racing area. And yes, there are some smaller budget teams that compete every week up there, but you can about make a full-time living driving sprint cars in that region. And Macri winning at Lincoln doesn't feel like cherry picking or some big budget operation stealing a Friday night 500 to win show. That was a 5,000 to win race, and Central PA is not a joke. I've never heard of anyone saying the same thing about a Danny Dietrich win or Brent Marks or Lance DeWeese here. We've got late model teams and drivers that drop in on some of the higher paying local stuff every week, and I don't hear those comments about them either. So I'm curious where you stand on this subject. Where do you draw the line on cherry picking races, or do you even draw a line at all? Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments. There are 8 shows on the streaming schedule today. Dirt Vision has the Brad Doty Classic, the Super Dirt Car Series at Big Diamond, and Outlaw Karts from Millbridge. Flow Racing has the USAC Midgets at Red Dirt and Flow 24/7. XR Plus has Night 2 from Stewart International. The USMTS Modifieds are over on Race and Dirt, like I said, and there is IMCA Racing on Speed Sport today. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch, head over to dirttracker.com/watch tonight. If you haven't been over there lately, dirttracker.com has a ton of great information. You can check out all of the updated news there on a daily basis. The news updates every 15 minutes over at dirttracker.com. So as news breaks throughout the day, releases are put out, things like that, all of that updates automatically without me. You don't have to wait for that to happen. We've also got the analytics section, Dirt Tracker Plus. You can find links to the daily show, all of our past conversations episodes. There's the daily streaming schedule like we talk about all the time, new podcast episodes. There's all kinds of cool dirt racing content over there. So if you haven't been to dirttracker.com, make sure to check that out. That's it for the show today. Have a good Tuesday. If you have thoughts about the topics on today's show, please leave them in the comments below or tweet at me. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for more Dirt Tracker Daily.